Alrighty, what it is, everyone? Back with episode 2 of the modern 2023 Wizard101 gameplay with our boy here, Quinn Rainstalker. So let's just hop right in and pick up where we left off, shall we? Alright, let's see. So, in last episode, we have to now, well, fuck, forget that last bit. Let's just go.
That's turned the tide. We'll follow your lead and start pushing these ghostly things back. But I'm worried we won't be able to drive the phantoms away for good without knowing why they're attacking us. We've got to find out what's behind this. Another intrepid student, Siren Nightchan, also can help. Maybe he's learned something useful.
Nightchan's a pretty cool last name.
Oh, hey there, I'm Saren. You're new here, aren't you? Well, I for one am very glad you're here.
I love this guy's voice. So cheerful.
I couldn't help but notice how you took down those lost souls. I have to say, I'm quite impressed by your spell-slinging skills. When I heard there was trouble on Unicorn Way, I rushed right over. But then I saw what's out there. Skeletal pirates. Skeletons I can handle. Skeletal pirates? Pah! Yar! No thank you! Pirates give me the heebie-jeebies.
Interesting fear. Does anyone else have a fear of pirates? If you do, let me know. I don't know. I think fire fear is a little irrational.
Did I hear you two talking about skeletal pirates? If you're going to face them, please come talk to me first.
It would be good to know exactly what we're up against. Do you think you could battle a few skeletal pirates to see how tough they are?
Yeah, I think we can manage that. You think we can manage that? Also, I don't know what that weird glitch is, but I don't know. A few of them happened in the last video, so I really don't know what's going on, but, you know, we power through.
Great! I'll mark their location on your map. Thank you so much for doing this. Good luck!
Oh, press M to access your map. You'll notice several points of interest, including the locations of enemies. Because you'll be engaging in combat, it's imperative you know how to regain health and mana. If you need to boost your health, collect the red wisps you see along the street. Oh, if you need mana, collect blue wisps. Remember, casting spells costs mana, and fleeing combat drains it completely. So keep your reserves full.
And then when you mix them together, you get hollow purple.
Go battle a few of the skeletal pirates on Unicorn Way. The guards will appreciate a report on their combat tactics.
Alright, let's see. Time to pick up our first side quest.
If something isn't done, we could be forced to leave the city. Please, will you help us?
Of course we will, Olivia. What do you need?
Olivia is offering you a side quest. Once accepted, press Q to open your
We know,
quests
Gamma.
marked with stars are part of the main story. Side quests are optional, but allow you to gain additional rewards. Good hunting.
We know, Gamma. Come on. I know it's still the tutorial phase, but jeez. I've played this before, not that you would know. Whatever. He's just being helpful. Let's not be too mean to him, guys. Alright, let's fight some pirates. Oh, shit. Oops. I said a word. Oh, good. What does this guy want? Oh, he's just gonna trust more pirates. But then again, that would mean we beat this quest quicker. Oh, what? He didn't join in? That's weird. Usually when another player joins in, you know, another one gets pulled in. You know, it's not like we're in, you know, Cyclops Lane where enemies, you know, can just automatically join and try to jump you. You know. So, whatever. Let's go and get ourselves into another fight. But that's interesting. Like usually, they'll try to, you know, 2v1. They'll like, you know, 2v2. Another player jumps in. That is. So I find that really interesting. Wolf Stormheart. It's an interesting name too. These name combinations.
Yarr! Parley, parley! Ye got guts, little wizard. More than us to be sure, but ye be no match for that which rattles in the darkness.
Did I ever tell y'all how much I just love the voice acting in this game? And just how expressive, and even the enemies have voices. Like, did I ever tell you that? I don't know if I did or not, but it's just great. I love it. I just love how good these voices are. Oh wait, you know what? I just realized I've been going the wrong way. That's to the hedge maze, which we're not there yet. Silly me. I was literally following this tongue-tied. I was literally following this arrow, and I'm like, alright, it's decreasing. We must be going the right way. Nah, I'm just dumb. But you know, interesting thing. This map here. Let's see, wait. Oh, I guess we haven't unlocked the boss yet, but you know, when Gamma had pulled up the map, it was showing like this boss fight over here. The Lost Soul Lady, the Banshee, and I know there was another boss, but I think it's him in this area. Like I said, I played this game a little bit, you know, back when it came out originally, so I know, you know, how most of this goes. Like this first zoning world, you know, I know how it all works out, but you know, I just think it's interesting, but I haven't unlocked it yet, so I was like, where'd they go? Anyway, Olivia, we did the quest!
Oh, bless you, child. I don't have much to offer in thanks. But please, take this magic ring. Maybe it'll help you in your adventures.
To put on new equipment, press B, mousing over.
Thanks again, young wizard. Maybe I can find another helpful young wizard to help sweep up all these eye patches.
Yeah, I know it was a bit rude to skip over Gamma, but come on. We know. We know, right? We know. Anyway, let's see what Siren's got to say.
Oh, wow! You made it back! I mean, how'd it go? What did you learn?
What do you mean by that?
The pirates warned about a rattle in the darkness? See, this is what I was talking about. Pirates are always creepy and frustratingly vague. What is clear is that some evil magic has emerged here, and we're going to need more than a handful of guards to stop it. There is a powerful, ancient being who may be able to help us understand the dark forces we're facing, the wise seraph, Lady Ariel. Not only does Lady Ariel possess strong magic, she's also the warden of the ferries, and they keep her well informed.
I like that name. But Siren, you're a bit of a sus guy. I don't know how much I can trust
Perhaps
you right
she's
now.
heard something about this rattle in the darkness. In the far end of Unicorn Way.
I was like, yep, I knew we were going the wrong way because, like, we weren't even there yet. But anyway, new thing to equip. Damn, I look like a clown. I kind of like it, though. Windblade. Thug. Who you calling a thug? Shoot, you want to take this to the ring? You want to take this to the arena? You want to throw spells at me, boy? You calling a thug? I'll show you thug. Shoot. Try to insult me. Wish you would. Don't you know who I am? I'm Quinn. I'm Quinn, first of all. First of all, let's talk about the fact you took my first name. And then you out here gonna try to call me a thug. No, I'm a hush before I say some things. Shoot. Imposter Quinn getting me mad. I am the real Quinn, everyone. Alright, let's remember that now. I don't know who this Quinn Windblade is, but I am Quinn Rainstalker. Alright, but let's talk to the lady.
Halt! What purpose brings you into our hedge maze? Forgive me, young wizard. These dark times make me leery of new faces. But now I see the light within you. We've much to discuss.
Remember, don't piss off floating angel lady with sword. Doesn't sound like a great plan.
The evil forces that loosed the undead upon Unicorn Way have also corrupted my precious fairies. Please, you must help them. Vile bone cages have appeared along Unicorn Way. They are filled with a mysterious dark magic that corrupts all fairy folk who venture near them.
Now I remember watching a YouTube video of a guy talking about RPGs and how, sometimes in RPGs that when they talk, sometimes it'll be fully voiced. Sometimes they'll only say a few words. Sometimes they won't say anything at all. And I really appreciate Wizard101 for going the extra mile, for having voices for everything. It gives so much character. And also, look at how expressive she is. When I was first playing this, she didn't do all this. Her wings didn't even move. She was just stiff. I believe. I don't know. It's been so long since I've played the last
Dispel
one.
the dark magic in the bone cages. Then bring me fairy dust from those it corrupted. It may reveal to me who is behind this atrocity. It pains me to say it, but the only way to obtain the fairy dust is to wrestle it from the dark fairies in combat. Try to be gentle. Once you've dispelled the bone cages and collected the fairy dust, return to me immediately. Good luck, young wizard. May the light guide you.
Now, I wasn't gonna say this in front of her face, but you ever try to tell them not to go near the cages? Maybe, tell them don't go near it. I feel like that would solve a lot of problems, Just be like, hey, word to all the fairies. We got some cages out here. Don't go near these. Okay? Word from the boss lady. But I feel like that would have just saved a lot of time, But whatever. But anyways, we gotta try to be gentle with this lady. So how about we beat her up with her own kind? Also, another thing. So when it comes to spell casting in Wizard101, this is something I didn't know before, but when it comes for throwing spells, it's each school has a different way when it summons spells, because it's everything we summon exists naturally in the world of Wizard101. Also, I just want to see what this does very quickly. I want to see what that does. Anyway, but like I was saying, each spell exists naturally on its own as a creature in the Wizard101 world. So that beetle that she threw at me, or this bat, these are things that exist as actual creatures. And also the dark fairy that I threw at her beginning. As you can see before me, I threw her at her. I threw a dark fairy at a dark fairy. So when it comes to summoning spells, you're well, yeah, that's exactly what we're doing. We're just summoning them. We're taking the creature from the location it is at, bringing it over to, our current and present location. And one second. Sorry about that, but I got a phone call. Anyways, we're like, what was I saying? We're taking these creatures from like where they are in their present location, and then we're summoning them to our location and having them attack the person we're fighting. So like, you know, like summoning that fire cat or that ice beetle, you know, they could have been, you know, just chilling somewhere in the world, and then here we come spawning them in, and they're just like, what the heck? And so we're like, hey, attack that lady. I'm like, okay. And they do it.
Oh, I could feel the darkness down in my bones. But now that terrible cloud has been lifted, oh, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Well, someone is easily excitable. What was I saying? Yeah. Anyway. So like each school has like a specific like. Anyways, like I was saying before, for some reason my camera cut off. But I was saying that like each school has a specific way that they summon creatures to fight for them. I believe that's what I read. Like, oh, god dang it. Excuse me. Darn it. Like, each school has a specific way that they summon creatures, like, for Storm, for example. I believe the way they do it, of course, I believe they do it is like, they like, what was it? Hypnotize creatures to join and fight for them. Let's try this again. There we go. But anyways, so like they like, I believe they like hypnotize them. I'm looking it up. Hang on. I'm sorry for going quiet. Okay, yeah. So like Storm, when it comes to summoning a creature, yeah, they use charms to hypnotize and enthrall them. So when I summon, say, this imp here, apparently I'm hypnotizing it to fight for me. But like, say if you're a myth student, then you use a name to summon the beast. You know, you use a name or something to call upon them. And if you're like, say, an ice wizard, you use a chant to bargain or plead with creatures to serve you. So I'm like, you know, who would have thought, right? Because like when I played this a while ago, you know, when I was first playing this, I was like, you know, okay, you know, you're drawing the magic circle in the air, it opens, creature comes out. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. But like, no, apparently it's a lot more complicated than that. So like, and I didn't know. And I think that's like, and I think that's really cool. So it's like, you're not just like, well, it is magic, but it's more like a summoning fight. Battle of the summons, who can, you know, pull out the strongest summon and whittle down the health quicker. And that's another interesting rant that I can go into more about, like, Wizard101 is so complicated, but so fascinating, and it's ridiculous. Like, later on in the story and stuff, like, how serious and major these threats get, but like, all the lore implications, and like, you know, just trying to break down
You hear
Wizard101.
a tiny, joyful voice call your name.
Thank you for happiness, kind wizard. Your courage and benevolence will not soon be forgotten by the fairy folk.
So like, anyway, like I was saying, like, the breakdown and just how complex and like how much lore is put into this game, if you really want to like go into it, Like I can sit here and just kind of read off of like the wiki page of like the website of like how each school summons a creature. Like pyromancers use incantations to dominate and convince the things that they summon. Like students use portions of something called the Great Symphony. But let's just talk to the boss lady right quick. Like I can rant a bit more later.
You've cemented your reputation as a hero to the fairy folk, young wizard. With the bone cages dispelled, I can help the other corrupted fairies in time. Now we must root out who is behind this attack. Please, let me examine the fairy dust. Is that? But how? The fairy dust displays scars of a dark magic banished from this world long ago. Could it be Rattle in the darkness? Rattlebones. In life, a ruthless tyrant who was banished to the underworld for his crimes. If I focus, perhaps I can sense his location. Oh, so much darkness. No, my vision is obscured. All I see is a tower ringed in bones. Siren Nightchant knows Unicorn Way. Perhaps he can help. You must hurry. Here, take this broom. It will allow you to travel to Siren much faster. Now fly, and may the light guide you.
You've received a temporary mount. That will to equip a mount. Press B.
Quickly, you must ride to Siren at once. Ask him if he knows of a tower ringed in bones. Go.
See, stuff like that. So much lore. Like, these dudes have a freaking underworld. They have a hell. You die. And if you're bad, or if you're bad in life, you get banished to the underworld. They do not play. They do not play around here. Hey look, a tiny Pete. I've seen folks do that kind of mission with the whole Tiny Pete thing with Prospector Zeke, but I don't know if I'm gonna do it. It's so annoying. You gotta be a lookout for these tiny little bastards, and I'm like, I don't have the patience for that stuff. But whatever. Anyways, let's get back to Siren. I still don't trust him. I don't think he was expecting us to live. You know, he's really suspicious. But anyway, so yeah, that's how like the different schools can kind of like summon these creatures into battle and use them to like help their means. And I guess that rings true depending for like all wizards. Like Malisteer was a death wizard, so he has his own. So like death wizards have their own specific ways that they can convince creatures to come and aid them in battle. So it's like I think that's really interesting. Oh wait, I forgot. I'm like supposed to talk to this guy. Let's see what he's got.
I sent Private Orion down the street a while ago, and he's not back yet. With all these lost souls about, I fear the worst. Orion's a good friend of mine. Could you go see if he's all right? He may be hiding in one of their houses. See if you can find him.
I just completely lost my train of thought. I'm not even gonna lie. Let's just talk to this guy.
Hello! You were gone for so long, I was beginning to worry you'd run off and joined a skeletal pirate crew. What did Lady Oriel have to say? Oriel thinks an underworld tyrant named Rattlebones is behind all this? Wicked. Let me think.
Wicked? Come on, man. I thought you were scared of these guys. Like, what are you talking about, wicked?
He's in a tower ringed in bones. Well, the skeletal pirates do seem to be concentrated around the old archives. Try looking there. Here, I'll mark it on your map.
Alright, we can do the side quest later. Let's make this episode about our first boss battle. What do you say? Sound good? Sounds good. I don't know what level he is. I don't know what to expect. I mean, of course I do, but I'm just gonna... I guess, you know, it's an RPG. You gotta play the character. Play it like, you know, they don't know. Oh. Okay, that's unfortunate. Unfortunate, but let's try to get this over as soon as we can. Of course, he gets to attack first using the lower, I guess you could say, more basic spell. So his comes out quicker, but ours is stronger. Destroy him, my snake. Alright. And I guess I probably should say something witty like an anime character or something like, I don't have time to waste on you. I don't have time to play with you. My snake should handle you perfectly. Or no. My snake should destroy you in an instant. Anyways. First boss battle.
Good work, my thrall. This could be the tome Bannister seeks. Now what's this? A wizard? Excellent. I could use a combat break. Let's play.
I feel like his voice was different from than it was when this game was first around. I'm not too sure, but I feel like it was different. But let's go ahead and destroy the new one. Oh, I get to attack first. That's nice. But let's see, like I was saying, so he's back from the underworld. And I think that's another thing, like, you know, he's canonically dead, but he somehow brought himself back out. I feel like Malisteer had something to do with it being, you know, Death Wizard and all. But, you know, that's just like more lore implications in just how expansive and how big this world is. Like, we have the world we are in now, like Wizard City, Unicorn Way. He really just tried to use a storm spell on me. You fool! You absolute buffoon! I'm a storm wizard. I resist that. But like, I don't know. I keep ranting about how cool it is, but you know, it's just cool. Like,
the day is yours, young one. But the Dark Master's plan is already in motion. You haven't heard the last rattle in the darkness.
In his haste to leave, Rattlebones dropped the tome he was holding. It could be important. Perhaps Saren will know what should be done with it.
Also, did you notice like he physically like moved off screen before he vanished? Like, did you notice that? Like, he didn't do that in the old game. He would just stand there and disappear. Like, again.
You've just received an egg in your backpack. It's not a pet yet, but you can mouse over it to see how long the egg will take to hatch. Once it hatches, you can equip it just as you would any other pet.
Thank you, Mr. Lincoln. I love Mr. Lincoln. We got a fairy? That's interesting. Wait, am I looking at that right? Okay, we got a pet. Let's see. Oh no, we gotta go backpack. Backpack. The backpack loaded up with things and knickknacks too. Anything that you might need, I got it all for you. Oh, so that's what that does. Backpack. Is it already hatched? Oh, it's already hatched. Queen Brandy. Brandy. There's one strawberry.
As you walk back onto Unicorn Way, you can't help but notice that the dark magic that was previously choking the street seems to have abated.
Rattlebones! The darkness plaguing Unicorn Way is lifting! Look! With Rattlebones defeated, the gods should be able to drive away the rest of the undead horde. Ooh, that tome looks important. You should take it to the library in the Commons. Harold Austin will know what to do with it.
Alright, and that will... Oh, also look! The vines and thorns that were over here, like some little thorns and stuff. Oh, they took down all the bears of the skeletal pirates and stuff too. Like, I'm just noticing more and more stuff, like the banners and the flags and the blockades that were up here with the skeletal pirate stuff. That's gone too now. I can keep going on about all this stuff I've noticed, but I will do that. I'll think we'll end out there with in this year. But for now, I would say see you later.